Now in Houston, this is a great time to talk about rodeo. Okay, we're getting ready for rodeo art, and this is a expressly a great time to capture and hone in on that Western wear and all of the different ways in which we can infuse the art that is centered around there. Okay, and we could talk about the various cultures. We could talk about the Native American cultures, the specific tribes, and their type of art. And again, looking at what our scope and sequence says, and then interjecting that additional piece, going to find some more material, and not trying to change everything up, but adding to the conversation. So for fine arts, cultural art exploration, I could invite a community artist to demonstrate some techniques and share their cultural significance. Remember, I just said about the rodeo. I remember years and years ago when I was at an elementary campus, one of our teachers was a certified cowboy, and he would bring the trail ride there to the students in the driveway. What a great opportunity for them to be able to experience that if they've never experienced it before. I know that for myself, coming from Illinois, I was excited because I was a city girl. So I'd never seen any of that except for on the television. So to see it live and in person, and to experience it, our kids, what an impression that makes on you, and how it impacts your learning, and how we can make those true connections. Then I can examine how art and different functions differently across various cultures. Okay, so ceremonies that happens, storytelling, decorative artwork and pieces that you see down at the bottom. I placed in some clothing, an artifact that was created from metal, and mask. All of these are great ways for us to infuse cultural aspects of things happening. And I can do it not just in one subject, but I can do it across various subjects. If I didn't mention one of what you teach tonight, and you have a question about it, please place it in the notes or in the chat, and I will be sure to do my very best to give some credence to your particular subject. And physical education, which was something that I started out young teaching, we taught a lot of dances, line dances. We used different kinds of games that came from all over the world, around the world. These were ways in which we could introduce our kids to various cultures. Okay.